Good morning once again and welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths with Ease by Mr. Kamotho. And in this video, I want us to put into practice what you have just learned, solving quadratic equation by completing the square method. And we have very specific instructions. Solve x squared plus 4x minus 3 is equals to 0 using completing the square method. And by now, we know that our a is 1, we know our b is 4, and we know our c is -3. And we know by completing the square, we should be able to express our equation into the form of x plus b over 2 squared minus b over 2 squared plus c, and then all this is now equals to 0. All right? And at that point, now we have our b, so our b over 2 is 4 over 2, which is 2. So our equation gives us x plus 4 over 2 squared minus the same 4 over 2 squared, of course, minus 3, because c is -3, this is equals to 0. And it goes without saying that 4 over 2 is 2, so we have x plus 2 squared minus 4 over 2 is actually 2. 2 squared is 4, and we should take care at that particular point because the negative itself is not squared. So it is, we subtract everything that is in the bracket squared. So 4 over 2 is 2 squared is 4, so minus 4 minus 3 is equals to 0. Now, we are supposed to solve. That means we must eventually give the value of x. It means, therefore, collecting the like terms, x plus 2 squared minus 7 is 0. And this gives us x plus 2 squared is equals to 7, because when 7 crosses over, then it becomes positive. We want now to make x the subject of the formula, so we get the square root of both sides, meaning x plus 2 is equals to plus or minus the square root of 7, which we can calculate, though that is the most accurate answer. The root of 7, which is 2.646, which is also equals to negative plus or minus 2.646 to 3 decimal places. But we were looking for x. So x is equals to, now these two has to cross over and become subtracted. So we are going to have -2 plus or minus the root of 7. What does that mean? So minus 2 plus 2.646, which is equals to, which is this, to some extent we can have minus 2 plus 2.646, which is 0.646, or minus 2 minus now the square root of 7, 2.646, -2 minus 2.646, which is basically equals to -4.646. Those are the two possible solutions to that question by use of completing the square method. And I repeat again, it is good to know how to give your answer in decimal form, though the most accurate answer to this question would have been x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus 7. That means what? This means minus 2 plus root of 7 or minus 2 minus the root of 7. Thank you.